fate of the whole world is in my hands.
You foolish man. I am a Jito Ryo master. Allow me to reunite you with your ancestors.
Unbelievable destructive power.
What's up, everyone? Another Keimu here. How you guys doing today? Welcome to another episode of Noonami. Oh man, sorry it's been a minute. A lot of things has happened, changed whatsoever. As you can see, this is actually going to be a pre-recording because I got some videos to work on, and a lot of stuff to work on as well. So it's a lot to deal with. So this episode is just going to be not as long as you expect it to be, because like I said, this is a pre-recording. This is actually set back from a couple of weeks because of the fact of things happen, didn't have no internet, different things like that. So yeah, as you see, I'm going to have the music playing in the background this time. So yeah, we're going to let this run. I may actually play a different music after this one is done. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to be changing up some new formats and everything else. So kind of please bear with me as I'm doing some experiments and everything else. So yeah. As again, I'm by myself this time, and I have this video, and then there's another one right behind this I'm gonna be working on, which is gonna be up to date. So during this recording, this is actually what today is, because my brain is going blank. Today is Sunday the 25th, so I'm an episode 2 behind, so I'm going to work on the one that we need to work on first, which is actually the end of 2025 to go into 2026. So I'm not going to go, there's no icebreakers. I'm not going to do no icebreakers. I'm not going to do trailers for this one because I will do trailers for the next episode, which will be just around the corner when I finish this one up. So I'm just giving you guys heads up and everything else. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. I'm going to upload both of these as soon as possible. So we're going to work on this one first. This one is not going to be a super long episode. This is going to be just me talking about, how has been doing Noonami, starting this off and everything else in 2025, and what's the plan for 2026. As going forward, and give you guys heads up and everything else of the future, what's happening. So there you go. But other than that, let's get into just the main topic at hand, because like I said, this is not going to be a long video. This is just going to be I feel like there's going to be not really a rant. It's just going to be talking a lot, just what I think, how's everything been going, different things like that. Let me see. Let me change up music real quick. I think I want to do. I like this one better. Let's do this one. I like this one better because I'm a big Tenchi fan. So one of next to I Will Star, then Tenchi, and I have Gundam, different things like that. So so let's kind of get into the episode, because like I said, no icebreaker. I've just been super busy watching stuff, and not really watching stuff, just kind of getting prepared stuff. So let's bring into the nitty-gritty of this. As of this recording, like I said, I have done another video in my intros. I haven't uploaded them up yet, both on Nodo Dojo and also Nodo Dojo, and also will be on the Noonami as well. Basically, the future of what's going to happen, but I'll explain it again. So definitely, if you see the little icon that pops up here, I will have it up as soon as possible, which you actually can check it out. Basically, it's going to be explaining about what's the future and everything else. But let me explain the Noonami first. That will explain everything. So, first off, like I said before in the video that you guys will see later, when you actually get into, but when you go into Noonami, the channel, and also Nodo Dojo, if you follow me there as well, of my gameplays and stuff like that. Basically, a lot is going to happen. I'm being prepared for my second son, Noah. He's going to be here, but I can kind of explain a little more details what's happening. So basically what's going to end up happening is that he's going to have to get a little, like once he's out of the womb and everything else, he's going to have to get surgery. And it's basically nothing super ultimately crazy. It just, his life is going to be a little bit different. So basically in other terms, like he really won't be able to do play sports or anything else, because I'm not the greatest in medical terms, so please bear with me. I'm not great. I'm more tech savvy than medical savvy, so my fiance can explain more details of that. But to explain it in better terms is that it's not something super. It's major, but we caught it before he's being born and everything else. So we already got it taken care of. He's going to get surgery. He's going to deal with it and everything else. I don't know the actual term name for it, but from what it is that it's something to do with his heart, and it's not like an enlarged heart and everything else. It's more of like the lungs are kind of pinched a little bit, so that they had to kind of enlarge it just a little bit so that he can actually, because right now once he comes out of the womb, he kind of won't be able to breathe a little bit, but he won't have tubes and stuff like that. But when he's born, he's going to have them. But once he's out of the hospital, he won't have them whatsoever. It's just that they're going to do surgery to kind of open up, because it's just how his heart is. It's how the tubes are set up, and it's kind of it's kind of it's pinched a little bit, so they kind of have to kind of open it up. So I don't know the actual term, so please bear with me. I'm not medical savvy, so that's the whole thing. But so that's one of the things that's going to be happening with us with Noonami. So Noonami is still going to be going on. It's just going to take me a little bit of time, so I may have to do a good amount of pre-recordings once he's born. So there's going to be a few weeks where I will not be able to do Noonami because of specific reasons, and that's that. But once we kind of get understandings and situations and things like that, we will actually go through the process. Then I'll actually give you guys updates. So pay attention to Twitter. Definitely X Formula's Twitter. Definitely pay attention to that, because I will be posting things here and there. Give you guys updates on if Noonami's going, or is like getting canceled or being put on hold or whatever situation. So definitely stay tuned to that. So, but enough of that information whatsoever. So again, I will still bring it up to you guys every time. If not on Noonami, I'll bring it up on the VitoVerse as well. So definitely stay tuned and pay attention to that. And if I do pop up on the Sandstorm show, I will also bring up as well at the same time. So let you guys know what the plan is in as the future goes. But again, that's what we're going to talk. That's what's happening there. That's what's going to go. I'm going to leave it at that. So now let's go into 2025. So anime so far, basically doing Noonami with Vito and Sandstorm. It's been a journey. I enjoyed it. I started doing this with Vito. I've been introduced onto the VitoVerse a lot. Doing the whole kind of like the conspiracy theories and talking about TV shows and movies and different things and somewhat music whatsoever. So I'm always on the channel whatsoever, and sometimes I may not make an appearance because of I had to take care of my other special guest Obadiah, which he's kind of with his mom right now. So there's that. So yeah, there's that. But I mean, as for anime's been going. It's been a very interesting year for 2025. So I kind of had to. Let me see if I can kind of bring this up because I'm using my favorite website. Oh no, sorry, not coming. So again, shout out to anime schedules.net. I've been definitely going with them. They've been very helpful and everything else. I have seen other sites do the same thing, and I give them credit for doing what they're doing. But I did see something that caught my attention that I think it just need to be corrected. I think it was on Instagram. I think, and someone had posted saying because one of the animes usually comes on a Sunday, which is MF Ghost. So definitely, again, stay tuned. I will have the link up again up here. You guys will see later. For the next episode, which we will be talking about the MF Ghosts, basically how I feel about all 3 seasons so far from season 1 to season 3. So stay tuned to that later on in the show, and I'll show you how the link. I'll definitely have the link below whatsoever. So there's that. So let me see. Let me get into this. So we had starting from the winter all the way to spring, all the way to summer. I mean, all the way to fall. So, like in the winter we had, and I'm just going to name a few in the list here, like heavy hitters, like Solo Loving season 2. We had that, which I enjoy. It had a little bit more action on there. The Apothecary Diaries season 2 actually started. I think I watched 4 or 5 episodes. I have not got a chance to finish it. So that was definitely one I was intrigued to listen and watch, and we're going to be ready for season 3 because it set the stage for season 3. Second Holidays I haven't checked out yet. It's on, what's this site? It's on Netflix, which I'm very picky of watching anime on Netflix because even though my cell phone provider actually gives me access to do it and have it, so I don't have to worry about having 2 separate bills. It's all in one bill, so I'm happy about that. Especially same thing with Amazon, so that it doesn't bother me not one bit. So there's that anime. This was also another one I was looking for. I left my A-rank party. I left my A-rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon's depths, which I watched a good portion of it, and I still need to finish it. But I think I stopped into, I think it's the 3rd arc that kind of made things very confusing, or the 3rd course, I believe, because I've seen the first course and the second course, and the second course kind of was good, but it kind of confused me a little bit because I was like, what is going on? Because I was reading the manga and it threw me for a complete giant loop. And then I watched all through that and then started the 3rd course, and the 3rd course kind of like, what is going on? I'm so confused. So yeah, so I need to try to finish that one. Because that was definitely one of the things I want to check out. What's another heavy hitter? Another heavy hitter that I can think of. sorry about that. Sorry, fiance was asking me questions about mittens and stuff. I think they're about to go outside. Yeah, it actually kind of snow outside, but they're gonna go outside and everything. So, I do apologize for that. So if you actually hear me like quiet, I'm muted because my fiance asked me questions. What's another heavy hitter? Another heavy hitter. Let's see. I'm trying to see. There should be like a few other ones that caught my attention. All right, let's change music here. Let's do this one. Wait, what's this one? Yeah, we'll do this one. Sorry, I'm trying to go through the list here. I'm trying to see. There should be something else I'm looking for. I'm looking for one more. I think the other, like, there's a couple other ones that like they're not super heavy hitters, but I mean to me they were, because they were like the ones that are very anticipating that I was looking forward to because of like read the manga stuff. Oh, this one. Some people may not see it as a heavy hitter, but I do because this is one that Vito got into because I told him about this anime, and it was really good, and I'm kind of looking forward to see a season 2, which is The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World, which was a very interesting anime, and I definitely enjoyed it. It took me a little time to finish it, but it was like well worth it because at the very end it was just like, what just happened? So yeah, so that was also another good one right there. But there's some other ones I liked in here that I enjoy. I've read the mangas and stuff. And one actually followed the manga close to the T, but I was like, okay, I'm not mad about it. It was actually good. So that was what it was in winter. Let's see. Let's go into spring. Spring had there's a few in here. Let's see. The most anticipated one definitely in the spring was the next season, Fire Force, which everybody's been asking for since of 2024. Everybody's been asking for, and we finally got it. So that I haven't got a chance to check out. I'm still like in season 1, I think. So I was kind of like watching a little bit, and I kind of stopped. Not because I wasn't interested. It just like I didn't get a chance to finish watching it, even though this is kind of like the prequel to, and if you have not seen the anime called Soul Eater, then you will not understand certain references from it. But again, this is the prequel to it. This sets things up. I think there's more to it whatsoever. So yeah. So there's that one. Was a heavy hitter. The second season of Go-Go Loser Rangers. I have not finished season 1. I need to finish it so I can watch season 2. And I heard it got insane because I've seen like clips and stuff like that whatsoever. So that was another one. Let's see. There should be another one. That I haven't got a chance to watch. I'm super mad at. The Guilty Gear Strike Dual Rulers definitely was something I need to watch. I never got a chance to. I'm mad about that. Oh, there it is. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. This was also one that we was not expecting. I was kind of surprised. I never got a chance to check it out, which I need to because we are already into season 2. And so that's where it came out. I was wondering where this was. Give me a sec. Yeah, there was something I was looking at too. This is actually on. Oh, they finally put the name in. Cool. Yeah. So that was also one I want to check out because I want to see how this is different from the My Hero Academia in general. So there's that. Which watch is something I need to check out. I haven't got a chance to. So it's usually around, and I really say this because like spring and summer are using like the points where it's like a hit and miss situation, where it's like you have like not like there's always like really good animes, and then it's like kind of dies down a little bit. So it's always like the spring and the summer is kind of like here and there at this time. So let's get into the summer of 2025. So we had season 2 with Dandadan. So I have not finished season 1 because I think I was on the last 3 episodes. I need to watch it, but never got a chance to check it out. So I'm a little mad about that, and I definitely want to check it out. So I need to look into that. Kaiju number 8 season 2. I need to watch that. Which was also one that it was anticipated, so I need to check that out. Let's see. What's another heavy hitter? There's the second part to Sakamoto Days. That's definitely there. Another one that everybody's been anticipating. This is one I've been wanting to watch, and I didn't get a chance to watch because two specific reasons. And there is a video I have posted, and definitely, I have all up here as well. I'll post it. It was actually the anime we were talking that I was a little disappointed with. Okay, let me fix that. I wasn't disappointed with the anime. I was disappointed where it was at and how long I had to wait to watch it. So the anime we're talking about is called The Fragrant Flowers Bloom with Dignity, or I think I'm saying that correct. So please bear with me on that. This is an anime this is a manga I read. I'm still reading on it. I need to find where I left off because I stopped for a minute and I think I have an idea where I'm at in the manga. But the reason why I was so I was gonna give Netflix the chance, I was gonna watch it when it first released, but then it got taken off, not because it got pushed back. So Japan had it already the day it came out, and then we had to wait till almost close to September to actually start watching it. So it was it made me mad. I was like, yo, why can I not watch this? So it was this is that whole thing where I have the problem where I don't like how certain animes are on Netflix, and it was just it made me mad. It was one of those things. So I did have a video on that. Definitely, I'll post it up so you actually can check that out as well. Vitamin C season 2 came out. I was actually happy about that. The Rise of Chihiro season 4 definitely was. I think I like this season a little more because this was actually focusing on Reptilia, basically her story and everything else, her origin. We got to get a little bit more details of her origin, which I was very happy about. And that was a very good season right there. I enjoyed. Some people didn't like it. I liked it because of how everything was set up and different things else. I think this is okay. That was the part 2. What else was on here? We also had the 7th. I'm not going to pronounce the whole thing. It's super long, but this was called The 7th Prince. We got this in 2024. I think it was around, when did this one come out? Give me a second. This came out in the spring of 2024. And now season 2 came out in the summer of 2025. So I was actually looking forward to that. I think I watched the first episode of it and never got a chance to finish it because I was letting it build up and I wanted to kind of go through it. So that's going to be something I need to go back and watch. What is this? I know that's not my list. I think there was that one else I need to finish. I think there was maybe one more in this list. I'm trying to look. It is Oh yeah, that's right. Call the Night season 2 was on the list too. So that was another one that was I have not watched yet, and I heard season 2 got a little more intense on that one. So there was a good amount of stuff here. There's animes in here that I read the mangas, and either listened or read them, and they were good whatsoever. So also, if you hear some crackling noise or whatsoever, it's actually still kind of snowing or kind of melting. I don't know what it's doing. It's one of those situations. So one of the animes of the summer that I really was very surprised with, and I'm very happy with. Let's switch over to this song. Let's see. Where was it? Not this one. That one was interesting, but this one was. I say this one was for the summer. I think this for the summer had for me right now was the MVP for me. Although I need to watch this other one for the summer. And then there was another. I forgot about this one. My Dress Up Darling season 2 came out as well. The manga is finally done. That was actually I was looking forward to this one because it was something specific. So I'm hoping we get a season 3 or a movie because the way it ended and that what needs to be set up and ready for it needs to be done because this is going to be the biggest piece of everything. So I'm hoping we either getting I think it's supposed to be like one more outfit that she has to get dressed up into before it ends, because this one is the heavy hitter, and I think this one should be a movie because it's going to explain so much stuff happening. So there's that, but that's not the anime I'm thinking of. Should be MVP. The anime to me of the summer that's MVP to me is Clevatess. Clevatess is the one that basically set the bar very high and was very surprising. When we saw the trailer to this, we were super confused, like what this was, everything else, and I didn't know nothing about it. So when it came out and I watched it, the first episode was 1 hour. Already from start to finish was already intense from start to finish of that first episode. I was like, what is going on here? Why is this happening? It was intense. This other anime that I need to check out, and I think because now that Vito was telling me about it and some other stuff, and I was like, okay. And then one of our coworkers was saying the same thing about this, because it was a character and certain things, and it was just it was confusing at first because I was like, huh? And then Vito explained a little bit, and I was like, okay, I need to check it out, and I have not touched it. It's called Gatotari. Gatotari is definitely an anime I need to check out, and the only reason why I now want to get more into it, because shoutouts to, and I've been listening to a Pacific nerdcore a certain person that I enjoy listening to whatsoever. So if you want to check out his stuff, I'm promoting him whatsoever, because I think like he's doing an amazing job what he's doing, like the music he does whatsoever. So definitely, if you look it up here, definitely check out an artist named Daddy Fat Snaps. He is definitely a great a rapper and everything else, but he gives me the vibes of like he raps, like when he raps about these characters and stuff, he does a really good job. So he definitely has a giant portfolio of music. So the latest one I just heard of, because he always posts something every 2 weeks, maybe 3. The last one he did was I think it was the main character from Gatotari, and I definitely like the beat to it and everything else, and he comes up with amazing beats. So I'm definitely promoting him, definitely, because he's a great artist. Like, I'm not saying a great, like, as like, I know he learns from the greatest, like actual rappers and stuff like that from, history, like Dre, Snoop, and all, Biggie, Tupac, other stuff like that. Like, he has artists that he likes, but he gives me the vibe, like, he's, grinding and he's doing the best he can whatsoever. So definitely shout out to him whatsoever, and everything else. So definitely he was the one who got me into this whatsoever. So I'm actually definitely want to look into it now, because I've been playing that song on repeat like it's no tomorrow. Let's see, we're almost at the 30 mark, so I may make this a little bit longer. So let's get into the fall. So the fall season, as the ending of 2025, the fall season usually is the end of 2025, because 2026 of winter is kind of like the end of fall. The end of 2025, but the start of 2026, so it's usually going to be into 2026. So in the fall of 2025, the anime's heavy hitters we had was the final season of My Hero Academia. We definitely had that in there. Spy Family Season 3 was on the list. These are 2 I have not watched, because I need to finish. I think I need to finish Season 1 to go into Season 2 to do Season 3, which I'm still playing catch up with some of the stuff here. That's where I'm at right now, messing with some of the that's right, I did finish this. Whoops. I'm in the middle of actually trying to finish some of the animes I need to catch up with. So yeah, My Hero Academia season, final season, I need to watch that. Spy Family Season 3, because I need to watch Season 2. There's some other stuff in here. Rama 1/2 is basically the 2024 version. Season 2 is out. Or not out, was out and finished as well. Digimon Beat Breaker. Some people are liking it, some people are not. I haven't got a chance to check it out. I kind of put this on hold for the moment because it had moved over to the winter season. So again, we still got more episodes going. So I think I kind of want to wait till it's finished. But I am playing the what is the name of that game? The new Digimon game. The Time Strangers. I'm actually playing that. I was gonna stream it, but then I kind of been focusing more on like, let me just do this, and the third, and get my characters I want, and then kind of like go to the story and whatsoever, because it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, I want to do this, I want this specific character because this is the team I want, and this is how I'm going to play it out. So there's that. Campfire. Okay, so campfire cooking in another world with my absolute skills. Okay, campfire cooking, I'm just going to call it because it's like a mouthful in this. So campfire cooking in another world, season 2 has been great. I like how that's been going. So it was actually pretty interesting. So another good heavy hitter there. Let's see what we got here. There should be another one on the list. Let's do this. Let's see what else we got. I think there was something else. There was another one. Let me see. Let me check the movies real quick, because I think there might be. There's a few. Oh, that's right. That's what I need to add in here too, is the movies. I'm sorry. So please bear with me. I forgot to add movies in here too. Movies and OVAs, but I think mostly there's certain ones I know in my head I can actually add. Let me see. Where's that? There is one. There's one more anime on the list that I definitely think should be in this list. I think that might be it. Yeah, because some of these enemies have like super long names. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this one. One Punch Man. Sorry. I literally skipped it. It's my fault. I do apologize. Please bear with me. I was like, I know I'm forgetting something. But yeah, One Punch Man season 3 actually came out as well during the fall. So that was also another thing. So there are some other animes that I was looking forward to, and I'm looking forward for a second season. This one in particular is the one I definitely was satisfied, because this one was a better version of another anime that was good in my book, but I disliked it for specific reasons. For this anime, I did enjoy it because I read the manga. So basically the anime is ahead of the manga. So I think it's basically going by the light novel. So this one is called My Status as an Assassin Overrides. I'm sorry. My Status as an Assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. So this one I actually like because every single anime that we have where it's been nothing but people being isekai into another world. But this one kind of gave me the same vibe as this other one was. I think, and I gotta go to 2024 for this one because I don't remember the name of it off the tip of my head. So let me see if I can kind of bring this back up. Seasons. I think it was in 2024, I believe. And I think it was, I don't remember I think it was a summer. I think it was spring or summer we had got it. There it is. Perfect. Found it. Failure Frame. That's what it was. Failure Frame was the one that I was a little. So let's see. The Assassin one was better than the Failure Frame, and because of the fact that like they both had the same concept, what happened to each of the main characters, but it's just more of like the difference between the two is that in Failure Frame, the main character has these abilities where he has status effects and everything else, like poison, paralysis, different things like that. I like the concept of the story. I like the story of like basically always someone getting isekai, always being kicked out, not from the party or royalty or whatever the situation is because of his weak skills, and then all of a sudden he becomes overpowered whatsoever. So there's that situation. As for the assassin one, he was already overpowered to begin with because nobody didn't really know what his ability was, and it was like I think it was the character development kind of made it better, like from reading it and also watching it, and then it was just a lot of scenes that I was looking forward to see and watch, and I was enjoying every last bit of it. But I think I like how the ending of the assassin one, because how it ended was in a way where he had to make a decision, and it was like one of the things like it's more like he had to make a life decision on a person out. Oh, how do you explain this? Not a life decision. A person that I don't even know how to. A life-threatening decision, basically, because whatever he had to do, it was going to change who he is as a person. That's basically. So I don't know the actual words, and I know the specific word for it, but it was just one of those things where it, happened. But I definitely am looking forward to a season 2 if they do a season 2, because we definitely need it. I do like how the story set up, how it developed, everything else. Fatal Frame was good. I read the manga; it's actually good for it. The only thing that made it really drop, and score wise and everything, was because it wasn't the story or anything. It was the mixture between going from 2D to 3D, like going from CGI to 2D, and it kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it was like make things just cringe. It was like the monsters you end up fighting were in CG, he was in 2D, or certain characters in 2D, it just kept going back and forth. It was super weird, and I tolerated it to watch all the way through because I still want to know how certain scenes played out, which was the thing I liked the most. But it was just it was such of a cringe, so I was a little disappointed with that. So yeah, so that was one anime that I was okay with. I just had to deal with the mixture between 2D and 3D, and it just not really gave me like it gave me a headache because of how cringy it was from going back and forth. It was just, it was that situation. So yeah, so there was a lot for the winter, for 2025. So it was some good anime so far. Now let's get into 2026, because 2026 is about to be a interesting year. But as for me, it's going to be a very difficult year for me, because of, like I said from the beginning of this video, about Noah, so his situation. So it's going to be hard for me to watch animes for the spring, because that's where something I'm looking forward to. And I really am looking forward to this one, because we're getting 60 episodes. We're getting a long batch of episodes, and this is one I've been waiting for. And I was hoping it was going to start in the winter, but it got pushed back to the spring, which I'm fine with. I'm not mad with it, because if you're pushing to the spring, you're giving me 60 episodes or more, 60, 80 episodes plus the movie as well. I will take it. I will wait, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe the light novel just finished or just about finishing. So there was that. But before I actually explain the 2026 stuff, there were 3 things I need to bring up for 2025. There were 3 movies. Let me see if I remember. And I remember, I want to do this in Pacific order, so please bear with me real quick. Let me see. I think in winter, let's see, was there a movie or OVA in the winter? Give me 1 second, because I was burping some. In the winter of 2025, of movies or OVAs, let's see, there was nothing here. That was heavy hitters on that. So okay, so there was that. Oh no, short films. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, season number 3 OVA. There was that one. And I believe I saw something else popped up. I think it was My Hero Academia, I think I saw. Yep. My Hero Academia, yeah, this is the OVA. My Hero Academia movie, You're Next, A Piece of Cake. That was one. So that was in this winter of 2025. Spring of 2025 movie, or OVA. We had, and I think I remember this one, because this was actually something I was looking forward to. And I had talked about it in the news and stuff like that too. We had, let's see. It was the Jujutsu Kaisen, not the Jujutsu Kaisen, sorry. Yeah, the Jujutsu Kaisen movie was in the list. Kaiju number 8 had a movie as well. I think, where is it? I know it's in here. It makes me mad. Where is it? That's something I gotta look at. Oh, that's an epilogue. It's really? Okay, it's not. That's interesting. Okay, so it's not there. I'm double checking, making sure I'm not missing something because it's something specific. Okay, it's not here. It's not in the spring. It had to be in the summer. So that was that. Summer, I think it's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm hoping I'm right. This was actually something I am digging as we speak, and I still haven't got a chance to still do more digging. If it's in here, please be in here. There it is. Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maiden. That's the one. That's the one I've been looking forward to, and I need to dig and find this because of the fact that this was a movie I want to check out because this was focused on Kana. And this is focused on Kana. This is focused on not only her, but her side, her family. You know, we finally get to see her father and different things like that. And I read the manga on that. And I was like, yo, I need this in my life right now. So that was definitely a movie I need to find and look and check out because that's something I need to do. And I think there might be either a movie or OVA I'm looking for. I think something else came out with this. That was another one I need to check out. Virgin Punks. I think I saw that I think that was in theaters. And I don't think I was driving somewhere and it was in theaters. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, that was another one I want to check out. What is it? Clockwork Girl? Virgin Punks, Clockwork Girl. Yeah, Clockwork Girl. That's interesting. I know there's an OVA. That's music. There's that. There should be one more. I'm looking for one more, and I don't know. That's the movie. What's an OVA? Short films. Yeah, okay, so there's that, and I think fall didn't really have any movies or anything I'm looking forward to. But I know Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid was definitely one of the things on my list. Let's see. I'm looking for it. I think there should be maybe an OVA or a movie. Let's see. Okay here. Oh, that's what it was. Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man had a movie came out as well. And there's the other Jujutsu Kaisen. So there's another Jujutsu Kaisen as well. So there were two Jujutsu Kaisen. There was one in the spring or summer. Then we had Chainsaw Man. Actually was in theaters. I think hold on. There was I don't see it in here, but there was a movie. Where's the OVA? Where is it? Because there was an episode we did. Oh, that's right. Visions came out as well. The Star Wars Visions came out, the third volume. But there's one. I'm trying to think in my head. It was, what is the name of the movie? Or the anime. It was called Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer had a movie came out too, and I think I forgot which one it was. There's an episode we had. Definitely, definitely. There's an episode we had. Sandstorm actually got to see it. We actually did the talk on that. So if you guys do not want to be spoiled, don't want, spoiler alert whatsoever. He did talk about some stuff whatsoever about it, his opinion to it and everything else. That was one of the biggest things we wanted. So that was definitely a really good episode. Definitely check that out. I'll have it posted up on top with the link down below. So there's that. All right, so there's that. Now let's get into 2026 because I really need to get into this because this is where things get. Oops, that's spring. Sorry, wrong one. Let me go into fall. All right, so in the winter of 2026, here's what we have in play because we have a good amount of stuff. So what I said before, what I was talking about before when I had to go back and talk about the movies and stuff. The anime was supposed to be out in the winter of 2026. It was supposed to be, I got Reincarnated season 4. And we were supposed to be getting the movie as well. And it was supposed to come out in the winter. But we got an announcement that said it got pushed back into the spring, which is in April. So this is where the anime is going to be I'm going to have to miss a couple episodes, or maybe 3, because Noah's going to be born. Noah has to be born. Is going to be born between the 20th and the 25th of March. So that gives me time to maybe be prepared for it. But then again, I have to be prepared and focus on what I need to do with Noah. Because again, me and my fiance has to do certain things because he's going to be put somewhere and we have to be taught how to take care of Obadiah. Obadiah. Take care of Noah the way it needs to be done because of his surgery and different things of that. So he's going to. The good news is that he's going to be where he's at for 3 weeks. So almost close to a month. So yeah. So basically the month of April, like the end of March to the start of April, is going to be very hectic because of a lot of things can happen, because it's basically we're going to be kind of going back and forth, seeing him, getting ready for Obadiah's second birthday. He's going to be turning 2 in April, which is on tax day. So it's a lot of things we're going to be doing. But anyways, that's the reason why April is going to be very hectic for me with anime, because there's a good amount of stuff I'm looking forward to, which I will bring up what we're going to get for 2026 in spring. But let's talk about what's happening in the winter right now. So the new season of Jujutsu Kaisen is out, so we have that going. I have not checked it out yet, because I really need to start playing catch up with the other seasons and the movie as well, with also the prequel as well. Hell's Paradise season 2 is out, so that's another one I'm looking forward to. I need to finish the rest of season 1, so then I think it was like 3-4 episodes away from finishing and go through that. That's actually what the name is called. I'm not going to look at that. What's the other one on the list? The second part to what's the name of this anime? My brain's Fire Force. So we got the second part to Fire Force is actually out, so that's definitely something to check out. Chain Soldier season 2 is out, so I need to go in to watch that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find something specific with that one. That's actually something I was looking forward to, because I read it and it was like interesting, but the way it went about whatsoever, that was that. What we got else? Friends Beyond Journey in season 2 is out. Definitely check that out. I think I watched a few episodes of it. It was not bad, but it's something I gotta kind of work myself into whatsoever. So I'm kind of name out heavy hitters right now before I name out the ones that I'm looking forward to watching whatsoever. Wait, this even started? I think this already started. Where's the other one at? There should be another heavy hitter here. Oh yeah, that's right. Trigun started too. I think the next season of Trigun started. We also got the second season to My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So we have the second season of that. So I need to watch season 1 and go into season 2. We have the 2026 Samurai Troopers. So if you remember the old school anime whatsoever of that, so definitely that's an anime we need to check out whatsoever. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm just gonna kind of let that build up as well. And I think. And to add on to this, was there a movie? Oh, that's right, Slime. There it is, the Slime movie. We get that at the end of February. Okay, cool. That works out for me. So that works for me. So the end of February, we get the second Slime movie. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm glad I actually got a chance to look. So I guess it'll hold me for the time being. There's an OVA. Oh wow, the final season of Beastars. I totally forgot that was on the list. There they are, the 2 biggest ones. But this one I got surprised with. If you guys are big fans of Kaguya-sama Love is War, so please definitely check this out. I'm still working on trying to finish it. It's 2 episodes. It's a special, which is basically. It's Kaguya-sama Love is War. This one is basically called Kaguya-sama Love is War Stairway to Adulthood. So this is definitely something I am trying to finish up. I think I just about finishing the first episode of that OVA. So I need to watch the second one and be ready so I can see how this concludes, because a lot of things happen. We get some recaps on certain things, but the way how it sets things up, I'm actually enjoying about. Now animes I'm actually checking out right now as we speak, because of those names of the list of this. Like I said, I'm not watching Jujutsu Kaisen because I still gotta catch up with that. Same thing with Hell's Paradise. I'm like so back on stuff, so that's why I have stuff backed up. Same thing with Fire Force, but again, I'm kind of skeptical about that. Chain Soldier season 2 I need to check out, but I'm gonna look for something. I know I have the site to go check it out, so I'm gonna look at that until a little bit later. I'm still watching stuff from the winter season as well. I mean the fall season of 2025. So there's stuff there I need to continue and finish up. This one I'm looking forward to because this and the one in the fall season. I believe fall 2025. Let me see. I think this one right here. So in fall 2025. May I ask for one final thing? I need to finish it up because I'm actually halfway into the series. I need to finish it. This was actually something I was looking forward to, and I was actually ready. But this one also was. I thought this was that, and I thought it was going to come out in the fall of 2025, which now came out in the winter of 2026, which is called The Holy Grail Arrow. Both animes, I read the mangas and I read them up to a certain point, and it got really good. And I like how one had the Holy Grail Arrow has a good amount of mystery to it, and I like it for what it is. Like it has drama, fantasy, mystery, romance. But the mystery part definitely hits home very easily. And I think this one has definitely comedy because the main character, but the action, the comedy are definitely there. The drama is a bit there. The romance is there, but it's that comedic humor kind of situation. So that was one of the things. So definitely the Holy Grail Arrows, definitely I'm checking out. This one I need to look into. Roll Over and Die I need to check out because I'm starting to hear good things about that. Where's the other one? Let's see. This is Darwin. The Darwin Incident I need to check out. This is on Amazon Prime. That one I need to check out because it looked interesting when I saw the trailer of that. What's the other one? The other one is called. Oh, this one I started watching. I just finished the first episode, and I didn't realize the first episode was an hour long. I was like, what? So, Sin to Be a Hero is definitely a must-watch. I was very surprised by this, and the fact that it was an hour long, I was like, what is going on? So, just like how... What anime was it I said from start to finish? Clevatess. How Clevatess was actually from start to finish, was action from start to finish. It was like, what is going on? This one had the exact same effect. I was like, what is going on? What is happening? Why is there so much stuff going on? So definitely check out Sin to Be a Hero on that. And Clevatess. Clevatess is in the season 2, I believe. Might be in the spring or maybe in the summer. I don't know. One or two. Let's see. There should be. Oh, there they are. The other two, and then I'll bring up the final piece of this. So the other two I'm checking out because also read the mangas. There's 3 actually I'm about to bring up in the final piece. The 3 I actually read mangas for, and one of them I do need to check out. One is called Hell Mode. I haven't watched the latest episode yet. I think we're now getting the latest, so I need to watch episodes 3 and 4 because that's going to set things up whatsoever. This other one, I haven't read the manga, but I want to check it out, and that was on my list of reading the mangas. So one is this one I like because it's hilarious and didn't realize it's an Isekai. It was very surprising because certain situation. There's a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried to confess to her, which was actually interesting and funny. So there's that one. The other one, like I said, Hell knows that one. This one I was so ready for, and I was happy about this. Because I already expected when we're gonna get this, and I think we're gonna get only maybe 12 episodes, maybe. I'm gonna guess, but judging how we're already setting up, I think we're on episode 3 or episode 4, I think. Let me check. I can't remember what episode I'm on. As this recording of this, let me see. It comes out on the same. No, it comes out on. Yeah, so we're 4 episodes in. We're going to be going to episode 5, and that's not coming out till Wednesday. Oh, that's right. That's another one on my list. This one is called. So the anime that we're 4 episodes in, going to episode 5, which I'm really looking forward to, is called The Jack of All Trades, Party of None. This is actually definitely something I'm still reading. I'm way ahead of the anime. And I do want to know more what's going on with the main character, so that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. So there's those two. There, like I say, Hell No was on the list. They're at the top. There's Hell No's on the top. These two I forgot about. Easy Go Terrorist, Terrorist Defense. Definitely an anime I'm looking forward to as well. I'm looking forward to this as well. I like it, and with opening song and everything else, it definitely was very interesting, and I enjoy it very much with that one. So there's that one. This one I was very surprised. I didn't realize this was also another anime, a manga I read as well, and just like it kind of, like whoa, this is something I know about. I was expecting. Let's see, Noble Reincarnation, Born Blessed. So I attain ultimate power. So, or basically Noble Reincarnation. This one is actually a good one too. It has like has named other action, adventure, and fantasy. So this is definitely one that's I like because I like the story and I like how it focuses on more of his growth and what he does and the betrayals and different things going on with him. Like as a 7-year-old and a 7-year-old who's basically Isekai, but at the same time who knows what the heck's going on with the world and everything else, and it's hilarious. And I'm not really hilarious. It's actually very interesting. So it's like I sit there and just like enjoy it. But the final piece to end this stream, to end this recording and everything else, is which be ready for the next episode, which I'll have up here if you want to go to the next episode of this, which is going to be episode 26. It's MF Ghost. MF Ghost season 3 has already started. We're gone into it. I'm not going to go into details with it because I'll explain more into the next episode. So definitely stay tuned for that. But MF Ghost has returned. We're into season 3. If you have not seen season 2, and because if you end up watching season 3 and don't know what's happening whatsoever, then you're going to be confused. You're going to be confused super badly whatsoever because of the fact that you don't know what got into the situation whatsoever. So definitely check out season 2, but definitely check out the first season all the way from season 1 to season 3. I'll go into more details in the next episode, just explain about that and everything else. But other than that, guys, that will be it. 2026 is going to be very interesting. So I'm just going to name two or three animes I'm looking forward to for the spring. Like I said, Slime season 4 is definitely on my list, the top of my list with how many episodes we're getting, because that's going to be the longest, and I'm like super happy, and I think they're trying to finish it once and for all. There's that. That's one of them. The second, I'm only naming 3. The second one I'm looking forward to more than anything in the world besides that, I think it's, where is it? Not that one. Is there a movie in the list? There's no OVA, no movies. I'm not worried about that one. Oh, there's that one. I'm looking forward to this one here. Diamond of the Shadow Realm. This one I'm looking forward to because it's the same creators who did Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This one I'm looking forward to because I want to know more about this, like where everything takes place, and like the characters you look at, they look like the characters from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that's definitely one I'm looking forward to. My final one I'm looking for, that's what I'm looking to. We might look at the trailer of that one later. The final one on my list, I think it is going to be in this. I'm looking real quick because it's a big mix-up right now, and I mean literally it's a big giant mix-up. What's this one? I think this is. Oh no, not that one. Because right now it's a mixture between 3 animes on my list. Welcome to Demon School, Irma. That's one of them. I need to look because I need to finish season 3. This one I'm totally looking forward to. The Most Heretic Last Boss Queen, From Villainous to Savior season 2. I didn't expect this to come. And the other one is also The Angel Next Door, Spoiling Me Rotten season 2. But also for you guys who do not know, we are definitely getting season 4 of ReZero. That's absolutely on the list as well. So definitely look forward to spring. But my big 3 are going to be Slime, definitely number 1 on the list. was it the Angel Live Next Door? Let's see, was it the Angel Next Door spoiling me rotten? Definitely looking forward to that. That's definitely a big one right there for me, because I watched the first season, I enjoyed it, and looking forward to the second season, and because I was not expecting a second season. And the next one, I would put Irem on the list, but I have to put this one because it had a nice little mystery to it. The most heretic last boss queen, from villainous to savior, or basically just call it from villainous to savior. This one I'm looking forward to because I do like to see how it continues, where it goes, and everything else. But other than that, guys, I will definitely catch you guys later. Definitely stay tuned if you actually went through all the way through to the very end of this. Definitely stay tuned. I do have episode 26 coming very soon. So there's that. I'll go into a little bit more details, and I will, have an icebreaker, have some news. We're actually going to have a trailer this time. I had to put them together real quick before I start this next one. So yeah, I just want to focus more on, 2025, 2026, and kind of like a little bit more details of the future. So I will keep you guys at the end of every of my new format. I will kind of find new music to keep as a repeat and everything else. But so with that being said, thank you all for checking this out. Thank you all for following me, and definitely check out our other affiliates. Definitely check out Trade Vito for the VitoVerse and VitoVerse music. Check them out. Definitely have that up as well. Download it below. Definitely check out Sandstorm from the Sandstorm show. Definitely, we always have that every Saturday from 7 to I have no clue, which is like 8 or 9. But again, our times are like different. Starts at 7 o'clock. So definitely that. And as always, Noonami is always going to be every other Friday. So like of this recording this week, it's going to be the VitoVerse. We're going to have that VitoVerse live. So then the following week after that will be Noonami. I haven't figured out the episode for that. So this one is, like I said, this is just basically from the start of the start of the new year. So that was that. So stay tuned. I definitely will have episode 26. We'll definitely be talking a lot more about MF Ghost, my opinion on the anime so far from season 1 to season 3. So it's going to be more focusing on that. So if you guys want to definitely check that out, please stay tuned. If not, thank you again. And again, also, Nodo Dojo is going to be still up. I'll explain more details on episode 26 with that. So we have a little bit more information, which I think I'll start at the very beginning. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, take care of your mental health, different things like that and all. And then, until then, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.